Hey everyone, the Dark Knaik is here. In 1928, the Crawleys meet with two unexpected events knocking at the door. One is a film production company who wants to use their estate for a silent film. Two, Lady Violet, the Dowager Countess of Grantham, astounds her family when she reveals that she inherits a villa in France that was given to her by the recently deceased Marquis de Montmirail. And due to this reason, Robert and Cora travel to France and hand over the headship of the estate to Lady Mary to look after and also host the film crew. 12 years of legacy of this British cult, Downton Abbey, that 12 years of legacy of this British cult, Downton Abbey, that started as a television drama back in 2010 on ITV, followed by the first feature film in 2019, has kept its loyal fans like me occupied on their chairs and enjoyed this beautiful artistry of their aristocracy. One aspect that was maintained throughout their presentation was that the show remains persistent in facing not only emotional but economic and political changes that the Crawleys faced all this time. Just like the television drama and just like the first feature film, Downton Abbey, The New Era, also emphasizes on changing times, testing the traditional and old family of the Crawleys. There is a chance that Downton Abbey loving audience may get upset with the plot of the film because the plot looks quite dramatic due to not one but two unexpected events happening, and they may think that the writer would have continued this film with a different idea. The fan favorite character of Lady Violet was assumed. The fan favorite character of Lady Violet was assumed to die due to old age, but the news she broke to her family that looked like a pretty forced attempt of writing to conclude a character. Why? If I assess this matter, if I begin to explain, that will be strange at length. But let's try to keep it short. Those who have watched this television drama and also the first feature film will know this fact that the Crawleys faced tough times and they met with severe financial crisis to the extent that once they decided to cut or reduce their working staff. So if Dowager knew about her inheritance for a long time, why didn't she help her son out when needed? If she came to know about her inheritance now in 1928 in this film, that's the other thing. But killing the character of Lady Violet is the wise idea, because see, we are not sure if there is going to be third film of Downton Abbey franchise, although the story has the potential to continue detailing about the generation of the Crawleys until the Great War, if not the end of the century. Also, what matters is the old age of the legendary actress Maggie Smith, who plays the fan favorite character of Lady Violet. She is a late octogenarian. What if she dies during the shooting of the third Downton Abbey film? Shooting of a silent film. This Downton Abbey film was pretty particular in choosing this subject. Shan't shooting film be avoided and continue with a different plot? I don't think so. It was a good idea. Let me tell you why. Because see, like I said before, The Crawleys faced tough times and they faced changing times, economic and political changes that were happening in those decades. So was the evolution of film industry, or shall I say American film industry or British film industry. But in 1928, Britain also faced a revolution about the silent film industry when it went talkie. The shooting of silent film in Downton Abbey, the new era, is the reminder of Alfred Hitchcock's film Blackmail, that was also produced in the mid 20s, 1920s. That was supposed to be a sound film, but the producer gave a green signal to Alfred Hitchcock to make a few portions of the film sound. So Hitchcock decided to make the entire film in sound. And just like it has been depicted in the film, there was a leading actress with a weaker English accent. Alfred Hitchcock's Blackmail has the same story. The leading actress had a weaker accent. Moreover, Downton Abbey's executive producer is Gareth Neame. Gareth Neame is the grandson of Ronald Neame. Now, who was Ronald Neame? He was the assistant cameraman of Blackmail. Should Downton Abbey continue? Julian Fellowes is 72. Since 2010, we Downton Abbey fans are fully hooked with this show. It captivates a lot of interest. Beautiful detailing, the writing, dialogue, screenplay, it's all fabulous. So if he wants to continue, and with the guarantee that the aesthetics and the quality of Downton Abbey will not compromise, I'm totally okay with it. To be very honest, I would love to see the continuity of the Crawleys and the storytelling of the Crawleys until the Great War, at least, like I said before. Time will tell if there is going to be a third Downton Abbey film, but for now, all I can say is that Julian Fellowes offers another masterpiece presentation of the Crawleys with the visible new era elements. The Downton Abbey loyalist like me understands this film, and we are going to praise it highly. I'm Sami Naik.